Good morning, everyone. My name is Kate Martha. I'm from MSc Biotechnology, third semester from Christu Jayanti College. Today, I'll talk on the topic of SDS page, that is sodium dodecyl sulfate polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. This is under the guidance of Manikantan sir. Coming to the introduction, electrophoresis. It is the migration of charged particle under the influence of electric current, and it is the standard test used to determine the charged molecules, mainly proteins and nucleic acids, and they are widely used in biochemistry, forensics, genetics, and the molecular biology. And the SDS page is an electrophoretic system. It was developed by Ulrich K. Lamley, which is commonly used method to separate the proteins. Coming to the principle of SDS page, they separate protein in an electric field, migrate through a liquid or semi-solid medium when subjected to an electric field from cathode to anode terminal. Molecules flow at different rates depends on the molecular size of the proteins. This is the overall setup apparatus used for the SDS page. There are two types of gels used, stacking gel and the running gel, or the running gel is also known as the separating gel. The stacking gel is mainly for the sample organization. Uh, it is to ensure that all the proteins arrive at the running gel at the same time, and the pH of the stacking gel is 6.8. Coming to the running gel or the separating gel, it is used to separate the proteins based on their molecular weight. The pH is 8.8. Also, as you can see in the picture, the bigger proteins will be near the well, and the bigger proteins means the proteins which has a high molecular weight will be near the wells, and the proteins which has a low molecular weight will be eluted out first. What is SDS? It is an anionic detergent. They are used to denature and linearize the proteins, and SDS can disrupt hydrophobic areas and then can break the bonds of non-covalent bonds, and they also binds to amino acid side chains, giving the proteins a net negative charge. Uh, the first is the structure of the this protein. When this protein is treated with mercaptoethanol, the disulfide bond is broken, and after that, when it is treated with SDS, this SDS comes and binds to the protein structure and give them a net negative charge, and they also linearize the proteins. Coming to the process of the SDS base, first we need to boil the samples to completely denature the proteins, and then after boiling or denaturing the proteins, we need to assemble the gels into the apparatus, and then we need to pour the buffer solution into the chamber, and after pouring the buffer solution, we need to load the sample into the well. After loading, we need to do the run the electrophoresis by connecting with the current supplies. After running, we need to visualize the protein bands. This visualization is done under the UV light, and there are two types of stains used, the Comasi Brilliant Blue and the Silver stain. The Comasi Brilliant Blue is most commonly used and it is less sensitive. This is the picture of a visualization of protein bands. A is staining with the Western blot, B with Comasi Brilliant Blue, and C with the silver stain. As you can see in the picture, the proteins which has a high molecular weight will be at the top, and you can see the proteins which has a low molecular weight, that is 20 kilodalton, at the below. So the movement is based on the molecular weight of the proteins. Proteins which has a high molecular weight will be slower in their movement, and as compared to the proteins which has a low molecular weight. Coming to the application of the SDS page, SDS page can be used in measuring the molecular weight and identifying disulfide bonds between proteins, peptide mapping, protein identification, and they can also be used in the separation of proteins and establishing the size and the separation of nucleic acids. Thank you.